Managing your Facebook ad account can be very exhausting, especially when you are caught up chasing daily outcomes, tweaking your budget, testing creatives, testing offers, and then you are constantly turning ads on and off. Now, this can be very frustrating as a business owner, but you need to understand that having great success with Facebook ads comes down to three key things in particular. Now, the first is leveraging Facebook machine learning to minimize human error and then optimize your ad account effectively, which will in turn reduce the time-wise and your management and your busy work. Now, the second will be that you need to focus on the big levers that actually unlocks major growth for your ad account. And this will be your ad creatives, your offers, your landing page, and then testing new creatives to actually help your account get back on track. And the third thing would be your account structure overall. This would be that you're structuring your account to fit into your business overall profitability and not just your ROAS of a single channel. Now, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my meta ads checklist for troubleshooting your ad account performance and the key things you need to be focusing on to get your account back on track. Before we get into it, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and give this video a thumbs up if you find this content very helpful. Now, without much further ado, let's get into the meta ads checklist for troubleshooting your ad account for the best result overall. Now, when performance is down for no reason unknown, it is always important to take a step back and look at your strategy overall as the entire funnel to understand what exactly is causing the issue. I know as advertisers, it's very easy that you want to get into your ad account and begin making changes here and there. But hold on a sec, you need to slow down to speed up and take a deep dive into your ad account. Use this checklist I'm going to be sharing with you to troubleshoot your ad account so that you can get your account back on track. The first thing that might be causing your ad account from not performing very well is that you're choosing the wrong business objective. If you run ads for e-commerce store, the only objective you should be optimizing for is the purchase objective. Most people would say that you should optimize for add to cart, traffic campaigns and the likes, but you need to understand that Meta would actually optimize for whatever you ask from it. So if you're telling Meta to give you more traffic, it will send more traffic your way, but they are not going to be helpful and will not profit your business overall. So the key thing you want to optimize for if you're running Facebook ads for e-commerce store is the purchase objective. The second thing is that your daily budget is very low in relative to your AOV. You need to spend at least 1.5 or 2x your target CPA in your account to be able to get at least some profitable results. Now, speaking of budget, it is very important that you avoid allocating too little budget to your campaign that is close to your CPA, and as well as crowding too many ad sets within your campaign overall. Now, either of these two things will spread your account very thin and then leaves your ad stuck in the learning phase. If you want to calculate your budget to understand how much you should be spending on Facebook, you need to determine your current CPA for that particular campaign. Now, multiply your CPA by 50 to get that campaign weekly budget and divide the number by 7 to yield your minimum daily budget. Now, don't forget that your budget is also going to be split across different campaigns. So you need to avoid all of these things to get your account stuck in the learning phase. Ideally, when it comes to budget, you want to ensure that you spend less than 20% of your account in the learning phase. Now, this is something most people don't pay attention to, because if you're spending more than that in your ad account, it means that Facebook is not gathering enough data to fully optimize your ad spend overall. Take a look at your account overview and you will see that report overall. You can examine your campaigns individually, and once you've been able to exit the learning phase, your CPA will decrease and your campaign's delivery will begin to update to active, and then your account performance will be trending in the right direction. The third thing you need to pay attention to is that your ROAS target is too high. Now, this is very important also because you run a brand, you select a ROAS target that is based off assumption, and you did not actually go through your finances to calculate your target ROAS and understand what is profitable to your business. You need to stop doing this and go through your business in detail to understand what is your target CPA, what is your target ROAS, and what does profitability looks like. The next on the list is that you are over optimizing your ad account. You're touching it too often and you need to let it breathe. Now, understand that the Facebook machine learning uses time and needs data to actually optimize effectively. So if you're making changes all the time, you're restricting your account performance overall, and you will not be able to get optimal results. Ideally, you should be making change every day. You should look at a 3-day window, a 7-day window, a 14-day window, and a 30-day window to make changes in your ad account. If you're not doing this and you make change all the time, every day, you're restricting your ad account and you're resetting things in learning phase. So you need to stop touching your ad account all the time, let it breathe, give it time, and watch your account perform the way you want them to be. The next on the list is that your ads are not compelling enough and is not click worthy. You have too much complexity and you are complicating your strategy overall. Now, when it comes to ads, you must understand that messaging to us refers to like the overall tone of your ad. And it's not just the words you use, it is how you speak to your audience and the overall feeling, the graphics, the copy, the messaging. All these things are actually placed together. Understand that creating messaging on its own is a different skill, and there are few tried and tested best practices that you should always follow to be able to create high converting creative and copy. Now, the first thing is to know your audience before you actually design or write. Take a step back and put yourself in the mind of your buyer and write with words and phrases that they would usually use. And the second is using emotion to drive action. Now, you should understand that the human being overall is an emotional creature, and it makes decisions based off emotion, and of course apply that with logic on the go. So you need to use things that actually are emotionally biased to get your customers to actually buy from you. You can also include things like FOMO to increase the urge of your audience to actually take actions and then get them to actually buy from you immediately. And of course, one key thing to always do is to test often and think differently. I know that you're always going to spy your competitors' ad from the ad library, but sometimes you need to be creative enough and think differently from your competitors. This is how you can actually stand out. The next thing we're going to look at that might be causing your account from not performing well is that there is no alignment between your ads and your landing page destination. Now, this is very important because you need to see that consumers as a whole, they need to see that congruency between your ads and your landing page. So if you're selling a product for shoes, for instance, and you're sending traffic to where does not actually have that product, you're losing that flow there, and in the way your users will not be able to get in the groove and buy from you as you go. So you need to understand what your pre-click experience is and then your post-click experience. So the job of your ad is to sell the click, but when people click on your ads and go to your landing page, what do they see there? Is your landing page well optimized to actually get performance and get people to actually buy from you? So there needs to be a relationship between your ads and your landing page to get your ads to actually convert on the long run. Speaking of landing page, you must understand that your website needs to be optimized, load very fast, and then makes the buying journey very less stressful. Now, this is because consumers are looking for shopping experiences that are tailored to their preferences. They want their shopping experience to be similar to like having a personal shopper. And brands that have a seamless omni-channel experience, brands that actually offer the best deal, and brands that actually have the best design for each individual will continue to perform well over every other brand. Now, the last thing is that people cannot find the products you're actually featuring on your ads on your website. Now, this is very important to note because oftentimes we run ads and then we promote products that are not on our website, and then when people get to the website, they see the ad, they go to the website but cannot find the product there, and that way you are losing traffic and it is going to alter your conversion rate as you go. So these are things I would be looking out for to troubleshoot with my ad account. These are checklists you want to go through and then understand what exactly is causing the issue on your ad account to prevent you from getting the performance that you're looking for. It could be your ad metric, which is your creative, it could be your offer, it could be your website, but you need to take this checklist as a whole and then step back to understand what exactly is causing the issue from the eye level. Now, let me know if this helps you. If you have any questions, you can drop them on the comment section and I will go through them and give you a response that actually fits your business overall. Now, if you find this content very helpful, you can hit the subscribe button below and give this video a thumbs up so you can stay updated on every video that I post. I'll see you guys in the next video.